Hey guys, Daryl here. It's Thursday afternoon, and I'm still going over the impeachment implications in my head here. Uh, we know Trump's response is just going to be crying and blaming everybody else as usual. That's everybody else's fault, and that. What I'm interested in here, what bothers me, is the Republicans. Of course, it's going to go to the Senate now, and the vote's going to probably be along party lines. And as everyone knows, he's more than likely he's going to stay in office. Um, so we have all these. I'm not crazy about this word pundits. The pundits, and once again, I've seen so much of Trey Gowdy the last couple of days. I've seen enough of him to last me for the rest of my life. But anyway, I've seen him and a few other Republicans with their speculations, their fear tactics on. I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to be heard by the Democratic senators and put a little fear into them. I think they're what they're saying is basically what they're saying is unless you vote against your own party and vote for Trump, you got no chance of getting reelected. You might as well kiss your career goodbye. As we all know, politicians shouldn't it shouldn't be a career anyway. I don't think that was the I don't think that was the intention of the forefathers to begin our forefathers to begin with. But anyway, yeah, I've seen maybe three or four pundits, as they're called, Republican pundits, talking about, of course, every Republican is going to vote, against the impeachment. And the big speculation is how many of the Democrats they could try to get to defect and vote for Trump. And most of these, they're aiming at the Democratic senators from Republican states. I can't. To be honest with you guys, I can't name any offhand. But I know there's Democratic senators from Republican Trump land out there, and it's obvious when you see these talking heads on TV trying to put the fear. I was going to say the fear of God, but it's not the fear of God. It's the fear of losing power, of losing money, of losing campaign contributions. That's what they're trying to put the fear in to these Democratic senators. I guess it's not. It's probably not. They want to save face, I imagine, because I know they have enough Republican senators to block the impeachment. But I think what they're going for here is they want to get as many Democratic senators as possible to defect, to make it look more like there was just a couple crazy lunatic Democrats, or as Trump calls them, radical Democrats. They're just trying to take him down. The deep state, ooh, the boogeyman. Don't get me going on the deep state, man. Never heard a bigger load of bullshit in my life. But anyway, yeah, I think if you watch Fox News today, I'm gonna make a bet that what you're gonna see is these talking heads, these pundits, probably aiming specifically at the Democratic senators from Trump land, trying to put a scare into them. I forgot specifically what they said. They presented like an ultimatum that if these guys don't vote for Trump or against impeachment, that their career is over. I forgot how they spun it in particular, but I think that's what they're going for now. I guess it's what you would call saving face, by getting as many Democratic senators to flip sides as possible. I think they'll consider it more of a win with every Democratic senator they get to flip. Um, and here's the point. Look, like I said before, I'm not going to bring up any of the bad points. God knows Trump's got enough bad points. I'm not going to bring any of them up. I'm not going to bring up Stormy Daniels. I'm not going to bring up mocking the handicapped reporter. Let's just talk about these two articles, right? We've all seen the transcripts, and hell, I mean, it can't get any more obvious as far as the obstruction of Congress. He ordered his own people to not go along with the subpoenas, to withhold evidence. to me, it's pretty freaking cut and dry. How now these Republican senators, how 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 can they look at themselves in the mirror? And they go they're towing this party line that Trump did nothing wrong. That it's just the butthurt Democrats that are doing this to poor Trump. Giving his all for the economy. Oh man, and the thing is too is the Trump supporters eat it up. They eat it up because I've said it before. They it's that angry bunch of people, of citizens, that only will watch Fox News, that will only watch the reports from his rallies, that will only go on the Facebook pages with the words libtard in them. And they get a very skewed version. Like I told you guys in another video, this stuff about Nancy Pelosi, she's a crazy bitch, she's a lunatic. That's not what I see, man. Where are these people getting this stuff from? And this stuff about Schiff. It's just ridiculous. The way, these Trump supporters believe this with all their heart, too. It's amazing what's going on in this country right now. What I equate the Republican senators to right now? I equate them to the defense attorneys that would defend somebody that would defend, like, who was that cannibal that ate his victims? I can't remember what his name is. You know what I mean? These defense attorneys that defend these guys that are overwhelmingly guilty, just to make money, like Harvey Weinstein, they're the rapist. And they just do it for money. I don't know how these people could sleep at night. They have these huge careers and huge bank accounts, but they sell their souls for it. And that's kind of what I equate these Republican senators to. I don't know. I don't know how they could. Come on. At the end of the day, just between, if I could just talk to them man to man, one on one. I mean, can they look me in the eye and tell me that Trump did nothing wrong? Really? There's no way. No way. Come on. These guys aren't stupid. I mean, we all know. We all have ears, eyes, and a brain. We all see what he did. We see the transcripts. And how they could spin it that he did nothing wrong, just to keep their jobs. So they're willing to screw over, the Constitution. They're willing to go along with abuse of power, to him obstructing justice, to breaking the law. They're willing to look the other way, once again, just for their careers and just to ride on the coattails of Donald Trump. Like I said, there was a time when I would swing. I would vote Republican, like I said, for Ronald Reagan. But now, like I said, this whole thing over the last 3 years has pushed me farther and farther to the left. I used to be an independent. Now I consider myself a hardcore liberal Democrat. Because I have no respect left for the Republicans. And like I've said before, one of the biggest things was the reporter incident. When he mocked that reporter, that was the line in the sand for me. When I saw that, I was like, there's no way I will ever like or support a man that could do that. And I'll never like or support or respect anybody that can turn a blind eye to that kind of behavior. And that's what we're seeing now, more and more. It's just, they just keep ignoring and enabling. That's what they are too, enablers. Take it from a recovering addict. I know that word, enabler. These Republican senators are just enablers, man. Just ignoring his behavior just for their careers and the contributions and money. It's a sad state of affairs. Like I said today is no day to celebrate. It's a sad day for the country that we have a president that betrayed his office, and he betrayed the people that put him in office. And the even sadder thing is, those people don't even realize they've been betrayed. So yeah, it's not a day to celebrate. Like I said, justice has been acknowledged. I won't say it's been served, but it's been acknowledged at least by him being impeached. So that's my view for today. All right. You guys have a good Thursday evening. Take care.